Millie come into your life?
Well, first I found her on a little exposed rocky shoal, and I could tell there was something wrong with her because she wasn't running away like most birds and animals do when you get that close to them. And so I started moving in a direction, and she took off, and I could tell the way she took off, her wing was damaged, and she wasn't going to be able to go very far, and she was going to have a bad time, and she'd probably suffer. So once she kind of came to a resting point at another rocky shoal, I kind of eased my canoe over real slowly and without making too much disturbance. And I got out of the canoe, got down in the water, and crept to her slowly. And when I got to her, I kind of lunged at her, and she kind of tried to fly off, and we kind of both rolled into the water a little bit. I almost went over my head. And I came out with Millie, and I put her in the front of the canoe, and she stayed there ever since. She hasn't tried to get away. She spent the night last night in the front of the canoe. And this morning, she's actually a lot more alert and a lot more peppy than she was yesterday. And so I think she's kind of enjoying the ride. And I kept telling her that I'm taking her somewhere to get some help. So maybe she understands.
What is the story of wild geese on the river this year? They've just sort of exploded, it seems.
Well, I think you find it everywhere. They've almost become a pest, and people consider them a pest. They leave a lot of droppings around, and they're just everywhere. And but regardless, I mean, you see an individual animal like this, and he or she may not make it yet, but at least it won't suffer. You know, we try to get it help, and if it doesn't make it, it won't suffer.
So did Millie offer you some companionship?
Yeah, it's whether she listens to me or not, at least someone to talk to, and it's better than talking to yourself. And sometimes she does give me a honk, which is thumbs up, thumbs down kind of thing. So yeah, there's definitely some communication going on.
Hi, I'm Christine Bradford. I'm with the City of Columbia Park Department, and I'm going to be taking Millie to Carolina Wildlife, where she'll be able to get rehabilitated, hopefully. If not, this facility will be able to use her either for education, or they'll be able to get her into a setting where she'll be taken care of. One of the most important things when you do find wildlife is to be sure to contact a professional. These animals are able to fend for themselves, and they're not going to know if you're going to be there to help them or to hurt them. So you don't want to endanger yourself, and you certainly don't want to endanger the wild animal or even a domesticated animal anymore. And you could call your local vet, you can call the Humane Society or Animal Control, and they can lead you to the right person that would be able to help you with the specific animal that you found.
Tell us about Carolina Wildlife.
Carolina Wildlife is a great not-for-profit organization that does take in different types of wildlife, especially springtime. They have a lot of squirrels, they have a lot of baby birds that individuals or institutions will bring to them. And for the most part, they try to rehab these animals, so they are definitely making them so they're not used to humans. They don't want to make them have any type of human bond or imprint them, so they can be released back into the wild. If it's an animal that's injured that can't be released, they will try and place that animal in an educational center or someplace where it can live out the rest of its life.
We're going to say goodbye to Millie. Let's put the scarf over her. Doesn't freak her out. Hopefully she gets the help she needs.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, Millie. Bye, Millie.
Bye.
Thank you, Christine.